Now over to James, deep in a Bedfordshire vineyard. Yes, you did hear me correctly.
Hello,
Hi,
Margaret.
James, welcome.
Hello.
Right, if you just head on that way and then follow your way around.
Thank you, Margaret. Thank you.
Our plucky correspondent has temporarily ceased shopping and motored towards the fields of Warden Abbey, the site of what was once the largest monastic vineyard in the country. Local historian Margaret Roberts knows more.
We believe there would have probably been about 300 lay brothers and about 100 monks belonging to the abbey in the early days.
You see, in this image, it looks huge, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is absolutely enormous. The monastic buildings ran the full length of the skyline as you can see it now, and they're portrayed in this painting, which shows how it would have been about 1370. But we are actually standing in what would have been part of the original vineyard. We had about 37 acres planted in vines, yes.
Why so many vines?
Well, first of all, wine was one of the requirements of the Cistercian order because it was rooted in French agricultural practices. Secondly, wine was very important spiritually, so we needed wine for the sacrament. It was used for medicinal purposes. It was used for preserving, but a lot...
In the form of vinegar, as we know it, yeah.
Although this huge area has been extensively surveyed, very little physical evidence has been found of the Cistercians or their vines. Long before the monastery was eventually dissolved in 1537, it's believed that the Black Death, which killed so many, would almost certainly have ended labour-intensive wine production. But during the 1980s, new vines were planted to continue that tradition. And today, Warden Abbey is a community project staffed by over 100 volunteers, like vineyard manager Jane Markham.
Well, this is what the monks used to do all those years ago, and we do it the same way.
Really?
Hoeing, weeding the vines. With these young vines, it's so important that the first couple of years they're weed-free.
He looks a bit like a medieval monk, doesn't he? Certainly fond of wine.
Now, I heard there was a rumour that you had a couple of bottles in the vicinity.
Here we go. Well, we do have to have a taste.
The anticipation, eh?
So this is a nice sort of crisp, fresh roux.
Yes, it's lively.
And lively.
Looks lovely and clear, doesn't it? Cheers. Well done, all your hard work. I'm not spitting out because I don't like it. It's really lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, we love this one.
He's got to get behind the wheel, of course.
So I can see why the monks started going up to 37 acres. If you can produce a wine like that, you'd keep going, wouldn't you?
But while James has been